so let's get off to the races. Let's crack our pool open and see what we get. Hopefully we get Ugin. That would be pretty cool. Okay, all right, okay. All right, seeing like we're going to be playing green and blue. I think that's what we're going to say. Green and blue. And screw the Temple of Triumph. Yeah, man, you do what you want to do. I'm just happy that you're here, man. That's awesome. All right, so Teferi, Master of Time, seems pretty dang good. The Teferi can just get you through your deck super fast, and that's really important. Teferi's Ageless Insight means we're just going to draw all the cards, which I would risk, actually. We may want to actually run maybe more than 40. If we actually get those both online, things might go down super quick. So, in any case, those are cards that we're going to try to play. So then, whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/2 green cat. So, like, these are, like, perfect cards that work together. The sealed pool is disgusting. I want to say it's disgusting. So the only thing that doesn't go synergistically wise is with the Spore Web Weaver, which, you know, who cares? Anyway, this is dealt damage, so if things are going to be attacking, you can just sort of, like, you know, bounce off each other. You get a whole bunch of cool little sapperlings, and, like, that's great. Azusa, you know, whatever. She can help you ramp. I don't really know if that's actually that big of a deal outside of we are going to be looting with Teferi. We're going to try to have some good card draw, and then Azusa can help us play those extra lands out immediately. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. We got 5 rares that we actually think we might actually want to play. So let's just, like, smash in here. Let's, like... I don't even feel like I even want to look at anything else, to be completely honest. Like, let's look for basic removal. So we have a Grasp of Darkness. And is that the only... I guess, and we have a Finishing Blow. So we have some pretty good things there. We got 2 Scorching Dragonflyers and a Shock. So that's actually pretty good there, too. So we had some pretty good stuff. Pitch Burn Devil. So we had some okay things in the other colors. But we're not gonna really worry about that too much. So if we just assume that we're gonna build green, well, actually, okay, yeah. So we're just going to assume we're gonna build green blue. Let's just go for it. Like, I'm super pumped about these cards. So let's throw our namesake rares and stuff in there. Be happy with it and see what else we got here. So what are we gonna do to win the game, though? That's kind of an important thing. Is we have to have some big beaters. So hopefully we actually have some stuff that is actually going to be able to win the game. And I think that we do. We're going to absolutely put that guy in there. So Frantic Inventory doesn't seem like we really want to have that card in our deck. Lofty Denial. I don't think we look like we have a lot of flyers, so I'm not super into that. Wall of Runes is not okay, really all that great to play anyways. I'm probably going to play it anyway. Might have to. The Arcanist. We're actually going to have the real good reason to play that, but we're gonna try anyways. I really hope this deck works. All right, so we'll probably have to play the Wall of Runes. Looking through things, we're gonna probably have to play some not great cards just to get things going. Yeah, okay, all right, okay. So we're just gonna, like, probably put in all this stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, okay. It's like, what the heck, you know? There's so many cards in here. As long as it's 2 more cards, gets a huge large. And it says in training. All right, so we're at 4. Oh, okay. All right. So this actually looks like it's going to be okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Look at the card. Okay, so we got 19 creatures. Actually, we're okay right now. I think this is actually going to work out pretty well. Maybe we don't even need... I mean, these are going to go with each other. So we don't have a lot of actual removal. So that's kind of important that we do have removal. So we're going to keep the Citizen Training as just a way to draw cards. So maybe that's not really where we want to be, but hopefully this, so we can buff our creatures, we can draw things, get cats. Maybe we don't want the Garrick's Gorehorn or 2 of those in the deck. I'm not really sure. But actually, I kind of think this is okay. We have like a lot of big boys, and I think that's kind of just like gonna be okay for us, though, because I think and I hope that things go all right as far as not running into those terrible things that we will see later on. Whole stuff. So I Pop out chat. Here we go. That's what I was looking. Is that gonna be what I want to do? I guess I can't see how many people are viewing, but okay. Anyway, okay. So let's get this bad boy down here. Now I can see chat better. People start chit-chatting. Okay, all right. So I'm pretty pumped about this here sealed pool. We have one card to drop right now. I'm feeling pretty good about this whole thing right now, to be completely honest with you. So what are we going to drop out of here? So Library Larcenist, 1-2. So we're going to be doing a lot of little bits of damage, maybe. Do we want to play... Actually, I think we kind of have to play everything like middle of the road. Maybe we drop the Garruk's Warhorn. Or maybe we drop one of the Spine Megalodons. Because that thing is really huge. Like, it's really huge. I'm hoping that we can just churn through our deck and it'll be fine, but I can't be certain for that. But let's rip it. Like, I can't say I've had a sealed pool work out as well as this did as far as, like, the number of cards that went well together in that initial thing. So we're going to play against Jogabibelidae. Jogabibelidae. Alright, we're on the play. Nothing really, like, lovely to see here. But we can try to get things really pumping and rocking, you know, very soon. So, opponent is a thinking. Their opponent's thinking about here. Thinking about keeping their hand. Something like that. Jogabilidade. I'm sure Hogabilidade. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but it's okay. I figured. All right, cool. Drop a forest, pass turn. Oh. Got themselves a Bloodfell Caves out. Let's go ahead and drop a Vidalian Arcanist. Pass the turn. I would like to see a land off the top next turn, the turn after that, just or the turn after that, just so we can keep things rolling. Get our probably our ornery diplotic. No, this one goes. It doesn't really matter. Not gonna be able to do too much about that, anyways. All right, that's the thing that gets +1/+1. So that can be pretty nasty. So we're gonna get in for one, and then Azusa, and then unfortunately we don't actually have another land to go right after it, which is unfortunate. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Looks like they're unhappy that we also didn't play a follow-up land. But I think if they saw the deck that we built, it kind of makes sense to play that card. They may just get really scared of it and try to kill it early on, because it is pretty... Yeah, so I figured they'd do that, which isn't really that much of a big deal. Like, it's not like Oh, it's whenever a creature dies, not whenever a creature that, like... Yikes. That thing's gonna be a pain in the tuchus. Alright, let's get out the better thing that they should have shocked but didn't, and I'm happy about it. Or they just, like, kill it when it hits the battlefield. They probably have their shock in hand. Seems pretty good to... Oh, they don't. Okay. Alright, want to see a land off the top here, folks. We want to see some, I want to see an island off the top. That's what I want to see. Island off the top. Come on, big money. Big money, Juggle-a-bibidade. Joggle-a-bibidad. You got a forest opponent. Oh, they're tapping a black. They're going to put out a Liliana's Steward. Black. Red. Or, sorry, black. So they have a shock, maybe? Okay, they're just going to grasp the darkness. Okay, yeah, that seems good. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's whenever a crypt creature dies. Okay, that's not great. Pride Malkin will be all right. What does this actually do here? Target opponent discards a card, activate this ability, okay, and then the thing is, it just gets a +1/+1 when something dies. Okay, so now the question is, do we want to try to hit our land drop here with this? I think we kind of do. Alright, there's the land drop. No attacks. Just happy to have hit that. That's kind of what's important. The next turn we can, we have a counterspell held up. We have all the things that we want to play, and then hopefully things go well for it. I think if they go for attacks, I'm probably just going to not block, because it seems like a pretty nasty thing for us to have pushed against us. They have a nice combo here, though, because they can just sack the steward to put a counter on that thing and then make us discard. So it's kind of like a win-win for them, but they can't attack because it doesn't give vigilance. At least in that regard, things are okay. That's a pretty neat picture, too. I think that's pretty cool. Malefic Scythe. Alright, opponent is putting red in their mana pool, putting black in their mana pool. They got themselves a Maze Mind Tome. Excuse me. So they can scry, they can put a page counter on it, draw a card when there's 4 more. Exile it, you gain 4 life. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, opponent's gonna pass it along. We get ourselves an island. So if we do this, we still can't cast Rewind, so we might as well cast something bigger. Alright, let's go ahead and cast the Brill Fist Oak. No reason to try to keep up Rewind for whatever they're gonna have. We're gonna be happily discarding the Pride Malkin if they sack the Liliana Steward there. So they're probably gonna put a counter on it. Yep, they're gonna put a counter on it. Not using it for the scry. Got themselves a mountain. So they got 6 mana. Good stuff for them. Good access to that. So what do we want to do next turn? I mean, we could play out the Ornery Diplosaur. Feel like we're going to attack him with the Brill Fist Oak anyway. We'll hold up our counterspell, maybe. Seems like they want us to discard. They're really taking their time. They're looking at Liliana Steward. Alright, they're going to play the Magmut. We're in for a long haul here, folks, I think. Long haul. So they can sack. It dies. Put the thing on there. Does that become a 4/4, right? Pretty bad for us. Alright, nothing there. Okay. Maybe we just attack him with a Brill Fist here? We have a pretty good lock on anything that they're going to do, like, quickly anyways. And they can't sack the Steward now, so we're not going to lose out on that. So if they block, yeah, it gets a counter, but they don't get to have us discard. So yeah, that's going to make things a 2/2, which is, you know, a little bit unfortunate, but we're okay with that. Now, do we want to put down the Ornery Dinosaur or hold up a counterspell? I think we try to develop our board here. I feel like they're holding up mana to draw things. Maybe they don't have the thing they want to draw. So let's go ahead and put up this bad boy and see what happens. Sets us up for a better next turn. And then I think, depending upon what we draw, we may just leave up the Rewind. It'd be nice if we had some sort of other instant to cast during. They're probably going to smack the Magmut with the Malefic Scythe, which seems like a good idea. That's a 1 mana +2/+2 equipment right now, which is kind of bananas. Banana. But I think we'll be okay. How about you? 25 X-Smith. Looks like one of my grandmothers had a dog like you. Obi. Obi was. You're still far. Alright, opponent's thinking up a storm. Definitely thinking up a storm here. Alright, they pass through attacks. think. I don't actually know what they're doing right now. They're in limbo. They're really thinking, though. That's okay. Thinking is a good thing. Good to think. I think they want to put the Malefic Scythe on... Nope, they are going to create 2 Gobos with Prowess. Okay. They're going to put it on one of those. Oh, that seems good. Okay. Hmm. Go ahead and pass. Push hard. Our opponent's, like, not doing a whole lot. And we're not going to cast anything this turn. Like, can we cast the Pride Malkin and still have Rewind up? We still can, actually. So, theoretically, that would be okay. See what's left over after the battle, and then give it Trample with the Pride Malkin as well. I think they forgot to tap their Magma Life, didn't they? Jogabilidade. 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 Is the desktop audio working? I hope so. I hope it be working. But what's working? Yeah, it's working. I like it in the background now too. Alright, come on, Jogabilidade. You got this. This ain't a hard decision. You block or you don't. No big deal. Alright, I guess we're just gonna get... Maybe they disconnected. Maybe they're, like, hanging out with something else. This is... Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and Pride Malkin. Put that bad boy in there. And then pass turn over there. Alright, so now we got some good boys here. See our opponent's gonna do. Hopefully they didn't disconnect, or if they did disconnect, they're gonna be right back in it. They took a hit that you know, probably wasn't the best, but we can still have a game on our hands. This looked like a good match. I wanted to get after it. So we have 6 mana. So we have theoretically a Spined Megalodon on lockdown next turn if we draw land. Depending upon what happens with our opponent, it may just be that they are not there anymore. Something happened to their internet or something like that. I don't know, but they'll see. In any case, this is a good time to talk about our sponsor. So, well, first of all, this whole stream, this whole thing today, all these streams, all the videos that we're making for these are brought to you by Wizards of the Coast in the sense of they are sponsoring this early access streamer event for Core 2021. So that's super good, and you should definitely check out Magic Arena. If you're watching this, you probably have. So thanks to them. And second of all, our other sponsor, Athletic Brewing. So if you're interested in playing Magic and making big brain plays, you know, the ones that really require you to focus and take into account all the things. Like, my opponent's got 6 mana. They've got the Maze Mind Tome, and they've got 4 cards in hand. Maybe they're going to have some shenanigans. That Prowess is going to make those 2 little Gobbo wizards get all huge large or something like that. I don't know. But if you want to be able to drink a couple beers and make those big brain plays, you want to check out athleticbrewing.com. They make delicious non-alcoholic craft beers that are all less than 0.5% alcohol by volume. So they are delicious, full-flavored craft beers, just like any other brewery, but they don't have the alcohol. So check them out, and you can use a code that we will provide you with BTC25. That gets you 25% off your first order on their website. So please go ahead and check them out if you're feeling like doing that. That would be wonderful if you did that. All right, so that didn't go very well. We won, but we didn't really win. You know, it was kind of lame. Didn't really like where we ended up. But you know, hey, things happen. Gravity works. You know what they say. Anyway, plop that guy down here. Okay, cool. So let's jump into another one. It's unfortunate that we did not. Oh, King Omni. Okay, all right. He's in the social club, so we've known this guy. That's kind of nice. Got ourselves a fun guy to play against. This seems like a fine thing to start with. Got some ways to draw some cards, things like that. I could try to make this guy a little bit of 2/2 maybe, 2/2 trample, something like that. So we're gonna keep this. Seems fine. We can leave it the Wall of Blossoms. All right. So I don't know why I keep saying Wall of Blossoms. I really don't. Then we'll just say hello to our opponent. Blue-white. Blue-white. Okay. So that makes things worse. Nothing. We're just going to pass it along here. Creature with flying enters the battlefield in your control. Oh, they're going mono, white, blue, flowers. Mono flyers. Blue flyers. Whenever it attacks, though, so we'll always get our card from it, at least. That's pretty good. I think we want to play that, too, because they have some sort of counterspell shenanigans. So I don't even think, like, the Portcullis Vine is actually worth it. So maybe we should have just sacked it to draw a card last turn. It's nice to have, like, a card draw thing that we can sort of trigger at any time. Alright, so they're... Okay. Okay. Alright, so I think we want to have the rewind up here, so... Or do we want to just protege post-combat? Let's draw a card. That hurts. Although we were going to protege probably anyway, so... Alright, so hopefully they're not going to be, like, going nuts with all their card draw. We don't have much to do with their flyers right now. We're not going to win the race on the ground, unfortunately, and they are getting after it. Yeah, I think we're not long for this world. This guy has reach, so that's pretty much a nail it. Gotta have it. I don't think it's worth trying to get something out of the Larcenist here either, so we're gonna hopefully be able to have that guy do something. This guy is just something. It's just a gaggle master. it's just a gaggle master. Don't worry about it. All right, pass it along back to us. I think we're gonna keep up rewind. We're gonna draw ourselves a card here. We're gonna put that on here. It's a Pride Malkin. I think we're just gonna kind of pass it back now. Hold up the rewind. See if we can snag anything good out of their hand. Yeah, it's just going to be a big old beater right now. A gnarly sage. I drew a forest. Let's go ahead and draw a card and discard a card. Alright, we don't need another island. Or an island. I hope they don't have an instant speed something or other after we tapped out and had a rewind in our hand and everything. No. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so we got 8 lands, right? So we can still have... No, we don't have 8 lands. We have 7 lands. Alright, so we can Pride Malkin. And then put some Trampoly boys on our Gnarled Sage. Pass. I mean, I know that holding up the rewind's a little dangerous, but the Teferi's Insight definitely can help us power through the deck, but we want to make sure that they're not going to be able to do anything like this. I'm gonna go to our turn here. Alright, so we have another reach. It's hexproof from blue, which doesn't really help us all that much. But so now we can play out all of the things we have. So this is whenever we draw a card. We can't do both, and we'd rather double spell. So let's go ahead and drop this. and drop this. Pass. So now, hopefully they don't have any way to deal with a Gnarled Sage. We don't have the ability to really... Like, this isn't protection, so, like, it can't be targeted. So it's not really all that great, but it's reach. That's what's important. So now we just need to find our finishers like this guy. We can just start tapping things down when we draw cards, and we can do that on both turns with our normal draw as well as the Teferi's Protege. So I'm thinking that we're looking pretty good right now, as long as we can keep our forts safe. Alright, so they return the Protege and the Gnarled Sage back to our hand, so now they can attack. We have one, this guy who's going to make Saffrolings and gain us life. So we can block something. They got 2 mana open. I'm gonna block here. If they have some Flash Spirit, it shouldn't matter. Oh, I guess they have some sort of like... Oh, maybe they didn't know that that was the case? We get some green Saplings. Gain a life. Alright, so we drew an island. We're going to want to get this guy out. Hopefully they don't have a rewind here. They don't have a rewind. Okay. Play that. Draw 2 cards. Teferi's Ageless Insight. That's fine. Still going to draw the cards. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we have... We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so next turn we're actually going to Rousing Reed. If we can live through the turn, we're going to Rousing Reed this Garrick's Gorehorn. That'll definitely help us with some things. Pegasus, okay. We're going to block the Gaggle Master. They didn't cast anything there, so let's go ahead and... I guess, actually, do we just Kraken and then hold up the tapping Mabob? Do we get anything out of here? Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Let's do that. Let's get things going here. All right, so we want to keep this up. I think. Pass here. All right, so now we can start, I think, getting ready to go to town here. Next turn, we can Tolarian Kraken. We are getting close to milling, actually. Nice. Okay. We do have to put the beats down. Hopefully this Kraken. So next turn, we're going to Kraken. We're not going to actually loot at the end of this turn. I don't think we want to. I think we're going to mill out too quickly if we do. But then hopefully we can just bash in over a couple turns. We have a very big board. Fine. Alright, so let's Kraken. Get this bad boy out. And I think that might actually just do it, right? Because if we just put cards in our hands, that's not the greatest thing. No attacks. End the turn. Yep, they're going to discard, draw, discard. Draw 2, discard 1. So that's good. They're going to, hopefully they're going to churn hard too, so we don't just worry about milling. Because they can choose, though, on that one. We can't choose when we do some other stuff. So this is a pretty fun thing. So we're going to draw a card. We can tap down. We could theoretically tap down everything but one. So we can leave a Concordia Pegasus and then attack in with, like, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So maybe that's almost a 2-turn clock with the We're going to copy the Gaggler and return that to our hand. Okay. All right, so they're gaining life, which is a little bit upsetting. So the Gorehorn's going back, and it doesn't have flying. Or no longer has flying. They didn't... Oh, I was going to say they didn't get it? That's weird. So now they're probably not going to... Okay, they're going to destroy the Protege. So now we have that less of ability to tap things on their turn and all that kind of stuff. Well, we have a Teferi, though. The Teferi may just mill us, though, because we're going to draw so much. Although we get to phase out... We're going to phase out the Watcher. That's what we're going to do. I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop an island. Drop a Teferi.
If I don't have a plan, I'll just make one up.
Alright, so we can tap down two more things. So we can tap down the two big guys and have the two Pegasi. So let's do that. We want to have 5 mana left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only tap down 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to keep all that. Decline that one. Get a beast. Go to combat. So they have 3, 4, 5. That. Okay. Throw the Gorehorn back out. Doesn't have reach, though, actually. I don't know why I thought that was something so important. Might as well maximize that. That's got beat power, so. For some reason I thought it was gonna have it disappear. This is weird. Phasing is weird. Oh, that stinks. That was probably our way to win things there too. 7 cards left in the library. We could give something trample. So I guess we're just gonna lose it to Teferi here. Oh yeah, they're getting all the flyers. I guess this guy's basically a flyer because he's unblockable. Offer the trade. Go to 3. Got 11 cards. We've got 6 cards. I think we're not going to be able to live through this just because of that alone. Well, let's go. We have to go for it, so let's go ahead and draw. I don't think we're gonna win this one, but we can try to do this. I don't think it's gonna do enough. But we tried. Actually, is it? Oh my god, is it enough? It's 24 damage. Did we just win the game? Holy crap! Oh, Nelly! Now that was a match! Hot diggity dog! Wow. They should have read that card. Holy banana. Mana Fofana. That was some intense magic right there. That was some intense magic. I don't know what to say other than holy moly. We're going right back into another one though. That was bananas. That was a match. See if I can That was hysterical. That was definitely hysterical. I think I would say that was what we would call a steal. I think that was definitely a steal, and I'm sure he's very upset about that. Holy crap. Oh, man. What's the name of that card? I don't even remember now. Oh, man. Oh, I shouldn't be as excited as I am about that, but... Oh. Alright, anything that's happy. Alright, that was bananas. Oh, are we Alright, here we go. We are back to a Nummy. Is this Numot the Nummy? Alright, so here we go. This seems fine, I think. We're not gonna I don't think we have much 2-drops in our deck, so we're gonna go ahead and lead with the... Well, actually, no, we're gonna lead with this. Opponent mulligan once. Lead with a Portcullis, fine. Oh, we do have a Medallion Arcanist, okay. Which I think is probably better off than the Portcullis fine face. Excessive Stitcher seems good. Reanimators are nice. Get this Hexproof from blue critter on the board. No attacks. I know it's really actually kind of unfortunate that Obsessive Skinner has... so they're going to put something... Oh, just an island. Okay. Alright, so now we can actually... put a counter. I think it might just go go crazy here. Kind of want to get rid of that thing, so we're just going to block, trade it away. We don't want them drawing any more cards. So, for some reason I always think of the Cetessan Training as a fight card, but it's not. So I think we're going to go ahead and actually probably slam the Cetessan Training. That, okay. Fine. Okay. Get in. Go ahead and cast it to Teferi's Protege. We're gonna pass the turn. Opponent's probably gonna, yep, they're gonna looter. Looter, mix scooter. Alright, so they're just using it for filtration of lands, like that, so. Island for our opponent. Draw 3 cards for our opponent. Get in for some damage. Get down at Teferi. +1 our Teferi.
Apocalypses to let another happen.
Drop an island and pass it on to our opponent. They're gonna loot. Get some huge large in the graveyard. I would imagine. Nope, just the lands. Just the land. Just the land. Whenever I have priority, I can do things. We'll see what they do here. I obviously want to draw here. If I have to phase something out, I will, but I'd prefer not to do so. Then we're going to start trying to pound. Do we want to block or just want to let it happen? I think I can trade my Arcanist for this. I think that's fine. Not that I'm really looking forward to taking extra turns or anything like that, but now they're going to put a big boy in there, right? Okay, that's pretty good. Got reach. That's kind of crummy that they might do that. Oh, nice! That was a good hit. A good hit indeed. Okay, alright, so they're clearing out the board here. Alright, so that's 4, 5, so we still can't do that. So let's go ahead and back in. Draw a card. Draw a card. Get that out of here. Pass this turn. Alright, so skeletal archer, okay. Seems good. Don't have any way to deal with that. Oh, that'll happen. Draw. Alright, so we're going to try to do some shenanigans with the Burl Fist. I hope they don't mind rat us again. Or Elder, whatever. Megalodon, huh? Yep. They're also filtering their lands. They have a higher land count than we do, though, right now. So let's see what our opponent's going to do here. Stackers. Phase it out. Alright, so we don't really want anything to happen that's nasty, so we need to... We don't want to block any, or... You know, so we have to, like, just hopefully not die here. Phase out the dude. Oh, nice.
This was...
Alright, so that's unfortunate. So now we can't get huge large, but I think we can maybe get pretty huge large. Going in for the smash? Did you get there? Oh, alright, got there. This is, sorry, I was totally focused on the deck. This is a sealed. I gotta show you the sealed pool. I hope you're still here. I hope I wasn't too far. I was really focused on that game. We have what I thought was like this wonderful sealed pool, and I think it's working out pretty well. We're 3-0 right now with it. It's the first win was not really all that great, but oops. No, let's look back at this. It's a sealed pool, and we are, look at this deck. Look at this deck. So we got Teferi, Master of Time, and then we also have Teferi's Ageless Insight. We have 2 Library Larcenists. We have Jolirel, the Mwanvoli Recluse. Oh, good. Okay, cool. So we have all this card draw. We have this that draws us card. We have Teferi's Protege, which draws us card. We have Rousing. Everything draws us cards. We can play all the extra lands with Azusa. We can block flyers. We have these big finishers. We have more flyer blockers. We have this thing is just huge, large. Like, it's like, I got so pumped about it. And we have a Tolarian Kraken just sort of like, boom, wham that down, draw like a million cards, tap all their stuff down, and smash. And it's been pretty cool. I like it a lot. I'm pretty happy with it. We've gotten to like 3, 4 cards, 5 cards in the library at the end of it, so like that was a little bit scary, but we with Ageless Insight out for a while, it gets pretty close to milling out. But it's like it's a primo deck. I have to say, our other rare. So we played all 5 of our 6 rares. Other rare was Temple of Triumph. So like a Scryland and off colors. Don't feel bad about not playing. Like we kind of played almost all of our blue and green cards that weren't like sideboard based cards, like Return to Nature, things like that. But oh man, it's a juicy pool. It's the kind of thing you hope you get at your pre-release sort of thing. That was just like, gotta love it. Gotta love it. All the cards, man. All the cards. Oh, cool. My thing showed up on the thing here. Phone call. That's fine. All right. Come on. KC Snipes. Our opponent here. And be on the play. I think we'll probably keep this. We have some pretty low stuff. It's both colors. We can play the Arcanist, draw a card from the training, so I think I'm gonna be okay with this hand. Hopefully we don't get punished too much about not having a lot of them. Got some early blockers, ways to draw some cards, maybe something like that happens. Alright, so we got a little bit punished in the sense of not having that out on turn 1, but that doesn't really matter. I'm really upset by that. Okay. I got a forest. We can Azusa here. And ramp. So realistically, we already got our value. We ramped. We got 4 lands out. That's interesting. So now we got next to 5 lands. We can... This. Draw a card. Hopefully it's land. We'll just play that land. Yep, it is. Play the land. Pass. Turn. So now we're like set up to like go off. We're ready. We got a solid land foundation here. Ready to go. Just I think we're probably going to swing with a Spore Web Weaver. What is up with our opponent's creatures? What is up, eh? Looking at it. I don't know how much green removal there is here. Like, is there any punch or fight cards or anything like that? Neither of those would matter that much. They may be able to kill the... discard a card? Okay. Rain up. Alright, so we want to see something primo off the top. Thinking... Hey man, you take your time. It's an important choice. Okay. Alright, opponent's tapped out. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't attack in with this. This has to be blocked. Each creature that dies. Alright, so it's sort of a draw to... It's not just creature you control, right? Yeah, okay. But I think we're probably going to swing with both those bad Larrys, depending upon what our opponent has off the top. Or, sorry, in their hand. What they're going to do. They have 7 cards. They got a full grip. And they got it. We got our value for Azusa, so if that gets, like, if we can sack that or do something with it that's useful, that's fine. Not really upset with that being a dead card now. We got a double ramp off that, so that's pretty cool. Canopy Stalker. Like they're eyeing it. AC Snipes is thinking about it. Got Aquarian Dryad that's going to get huge large. Alright, okay. So there is a nice thing there. So we are going to draw a card, which is pretty... Oh, no, it's just... I thought it was draw a card. Draw a card. That's stinky. Alright, so we can't attack with our spell... do this... We'll probably want to do this, though. Ass. Pass along. Then we'll have a big old 4/5 next time we can attack in with, depending upon what our opponent does. If the Aquarian Dryad gets huge, which we can maybe think might happen at instant speed. So we probably don't want to just go ahead and attack anyway. But I don't know. That's something we got to think about. I should probably back off my... Right? Oh, they're going to get the Kraken out. That's a pretty nice Kraken. The Kraken. There we go. That's a better camera view. They're going in for the 4 damage. Thinking about it. They're not going to do it. All right, so they got a pretty good situation going on here. So if we cast a fairy, we're not really sure what they can or can't do, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna loot. And ourselves a Megalodon. Got 3, 6, so maybe we'll be able to cast that sometime soon. Let's go ahead and drop that guy out. This is gonna get big. Gonna attack, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna pass. Yep. Opponent is going to tap down. You can't do the Spore Weaver. Gonna tap down the Burl Fist. Seems good. Really, boy. Play a land. Oh, very nice, very nice. Gonna phase out the Kraken so they can't tap anything else down. Oh, well. Should have saw it coming. Didn't, I even said that last turn, too, so we get to lose our worst creature. At least we get a Saproling, we gain a life. Life gain isn't all that much useful, but that's okay. Go ahead and get our big boy down. I guess we just pass. Probably should have +1'd there for Teferi. You just never know what you're going to get off the top, you know? Don't you know? Yeah, it makes sense to do the Burl Fist. We're going to have to +1. Probably should have, because then we could take a hit from a 2-2 and not have to worry about dying. But really need to see that thing that gives things flying. Makes me draw a bunch of cards. We can put it on the Burl Fist and then just, like, go to town. Like a 2-hit that turn. But opponent's playing a very nice deck, just similar to ours. They're just drawing, like, the more controlling aspect. That Tellurian Kraken is what we would like to see off the top right now, especially with this Spine Megalodon on our deck. I can't tap it down. Too bad that we didn't also have the Spore Web Weaver still out in play as well. Okay. Can't do much about that right now. Probably just tap down the Arcanist here. Yep, seems good. Yep. Okay. Unfortunate. Alright, so they're tapped out. So I'm going to lose the Megalodon, but I can still kill the Quirion Dryad. I think it's actually a reprint from Invasion, too. Alright, Teferi's down. We killed their Kraken.
Looks like I'm out of time.
Ah, that's funny. Alright, let's get a scry on. Don't want that top. No attacks. Pretty upset that we can't Brill Fist. They got our Brill Fist, I mean. Ooh, that looks like a good game here. Yeah, they can jump 2 things. Just 1, okay. Bye. Alright, so we would like to see... What is that thing? Pass. I think if they can draw a card, they got probably the game locked down. They only got to land. Jump in the Dryad, jump the Brill Fist. They could jump another thing, too. They could jump that Sabertooth. Gonna take their time. Guess it wouldn't make another turn matter. Alright, what do we got off the top here, folks? Alright, well, they got nothing. Or we've got nothing. So that's gonna be the game, and that is a little bit of a... We got totally outpaced. They went for the gold and got it much faster than we did. That Quirion Dryad, I wonder... We have traded with that earlier. Was that one of the things that we could have traded with, or am I wrong? I mean, either way, the Kraken and that were far and away the most important creatures on their battlefield, and they did not do us justice. That's for sure. We would have liked to have had that Quirion Dryad would be a bomb in our deck too. But what are you gonna do? You know, can't win them all, as they say. Can't win them all. All right. Well, while we're waiting for a matchup, I hope everyone is doing excellent today. I hope everyone's enjoying the YouTube stream here. It should be pretty much the same type of thing. It's quality content. All right, opponents on the play. Bison Games. Not sure how to say that. I think I kind of like the way this hand is starting out right now. Actually, we didn't check our land base. I think we're going to keep this, though, because, I mean, we're on the draw. We might draw into some lands. If not, we have Jolrael. Oh, there it is. Okay. We have Jolrael on turn 2, set Tessin training on turn 3 to make her a 2/2 and make a little, you know, Wolfie cat boy. I think this is the character from Prophecy, right? She also had like cougar catty looking things in back in Prophecy. Actually, I put all. Yeah, look at this, huh? We're gonna pull out this old binder here. Our opponent's thinking. Great content, right? Got this old, what they I don't know if the kids still call them Trapper Keepers. Got this old Trapper Keeper magic cards. Back my first sort of collection here. Alright, opponent just plays a mountain and passes. We're going to play a island and oh, I put the full control on. Sorry. Oopsie, there we go. Gonna shock it. Nope, they didn't shock it. Alright. So let's see if I'm correct that that's the same. Yep, they're gonna get themselves a visionary. Now, do we just like give this thing flying and get a thing? It gets it out of shock range. Kind of what I want to do here. Draw 2. We can ditch a forest. Back in for 2. All right, let's go. Yep, look at that, huh? We actually got 2 cards with her on here. So we have a instant speed regeneration thing. Look at this. Back from Prophecy. Everyone's actually watching. Look at that. That's her. Little hunter. Oh, come on. Blacks. We have the Empress of the Beasts herself. Don't have double blue. That's a little upsetting. I didn't discard a blue, did I? Alright, so let's drop a forest. And I think we just, yeah, burrow Fist Oak. Pass. So the old... Yep, back. The old Jolrel. Back from Prophecy. Gotta love it. Love to see it. Love to see those old magic cards. So discard 2. So 2 and a green, tap. Discard 2 cards from your hand until the end of turn. All lands target player controls are 3/3 creatures that are still lands. Take 7 to the face. Yeah, maybe try to kill. No, there we go. Take 7 to the face. All right, so we got 5. This will be 6. So we can put out the Kraken next turn. There's your old Prophecy cards. You know, for your to help you through the. Oh, actually, Querying Dryad. The last game we played. I'm pretty sure that was in Invasion. I don't have that in. Maybe I never actually. I remember having that card. I just don't remember anything about it right now. In any case, that's that. So I'm not gonna block the Pitchburn Devils. They're just gonna pass it along. They don't want Pitchburn to die, which makes a whole lot of sense. So I think we just go Kraken. Gonna think about it. Got that sweet Ugin thing going there. No attacks. Pass it along. Next turn, we can tap down the Pitchburn Devils on our upkeep. Looks like our opponent's getting stuck on 4. Oh, there's a 5th mana. So that probably means bad things for us. Well, we'll see. Basically, don't want to block the Pitchburn Devils. Probably just going to let it be. Gonna let it be. Let it do what it be. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pay 1. Tap down the Pitchburn Devils. And we don't have a way to tap anything else. So, actually, can we... Can't go back. Tap down that, actually. We can, because when we go to attack... I think we go like this and then attack with... everything? Got it. Alright, I think that's probably gonna do it, right? Because they block the 4/6, they take 10. I think that's game. I think we got there. Beeson Games, thank you very much for that sweet match. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted there at the end. I was getting all nerdy on the old Prophecy cards. That was the first set I bought a box of, actually. It was from an old baseball card shop that they had those with, so that was fun. All right, so before we get any else, let's make sure. Oh, we did look at the mana base. It was pretty equal, and I think, oops. I think our colors are pretty even, so I think that's fine. So let's jump right back into it. I'm really enjoying this deck. I had a lot of love for it, a lot of like in that, all that good stuff. So yeah. So after this, we're going to once we finish this, we're gonna jump into some constructed. We have a bunch of goofy decks to try. I hope people are enjoying the stream so far. Hope people are going to be enjoying themselves later on. Boxer. This Voxy? Seems good to me. I like it. I can dig it. Don't have a way to trigger Jolrel, but we have some other things that are going to be happening. So we'll go ahead and throw her out there. Love to see us test some training or something. Probably not that, actually. Okay, we're going to draw cards anyways. We'll pass it along. See what happens. See what happens indubitably. Indubitably. Gonna shock it? That'd be rude. Totally rude. Humans be... Oh, she is a human. Good, eh? Yes, we go for it. Oh, I didn't have anything, so no attacks. The next turn we can start beefing in with the Burlfist Oak, and maybe hold up a rewind, depending on what our opponent has. We can also play the Ornery Diplosaur. Or, sorry, Dilophosaur? 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 Dilophosaur. I actually don't know how to say that. That's a toughie. Alright, Voxer. Turret Ogre for our opponent. Okay. Well, that's an interesting set of events. So, I think we could actually do that and be okay with it. We might lose the Joril, but that's alright. I think at this point we want to get this down and boogie. Boogie, oogie, oogie. Ooh-wee.
My skills are aged to perfection.
See what our opponent does. They're looking at the cards, they're seeing that they interact well, and they're probably not going to want to block. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. See? Go ahead and looter, scooter, Magruder. So we got 5 lands. We need to gas everything in our hands. Let's go ahead and ditch Forest. Be super greedy. Get it for 6 and pass the turn. Opponent plays a land. I was thinking about attacking. Still thinking about attacking. Looking at Teferi. Probably getting upset because it's a pretty annoying card. I can dig it. Thinking. Looking at our creatures. Looking at Teferi. Thinking. Okay. Non-spirit. Preachy McBeachy, Banana Fofichi. Seems like a good choice there. Okay, they're going to go there. We're going to pass to blockers. Phase out. Draw some cards. Probably gonna lose the Burlfist. Or sorry, the Teferi next turn, depending because the flyer. Although we have this guy to put down, so maybe not. Let's go ahead and ditch the forest here. This has reach, so that's pretty nice for us. So play a reach. Land it on the board, and then hopefully our opponent will not be able to do too much to us. This is 2 or more cards this turn, so we can't get the extra toughness on there. So if they do have something shenaniganery-wise, we're going to have a little bit of trouble there. But we can still do a good chime. We are, actually. I think we're like 4-1, and I think we're doing okay right now. It kind of depends on what our opponent has. We're We're doing pretty well. Okay. That's unfortunate. They're going to take our vigilant or our reach person. And we don't like that. So they have our reach person. So we're probably just going to want to get the loot out. Is this just... That's fine. Okay, so we're going to get the gnarled guy back. Okay. That can't attack unless you control 4 more artifacts. Okay. Then things are going to die. Okay. Alright, so I think we're just going to get our loot on by way of Teferi. And I think that's probably going to be it. We're not going to bother blocking. We can't block the flyer. We want to get our gnarled guy back. So let's just get our loot in. Pride Malkin seems good for the... Yeah, let's... Well, Death Touch is pretty good too, actually. So, Pride Malkin will give this Burl Fist guy pretty huge, large abilities to get large. But we don't have a way to really draw cards until we get the Larcenist out, so maybe we want to just have that on the board anyways. And we want to draw more cards, so let's go ahead and ditch that. No blocks. Down to 16 we go.
I must have missed.
Yeah, you must have missed something. That's okay. Stuff happens, man. You know what I mean? Stuff happens. Okay. Alright, so we don't have any way to instant speed draw cards. So that's not super cool. And frankly, I don't know what to do right now, so I think we're just going to pass here. I'll hold up rewind, and then hopefully we snag something good. It's not great that we don't have a, instant speed spell to play outside of that, but I think, like, this guy can't do much right now. Unless they want to throw their roaming Ghostlight into the fray and just, I don't know what Canas chicken is. That something? What's that mean? I hope you don't mean canned chicken. Get ourselves an ornery Dilophosaur. Dilophosaur? I call it Diplosaur, but wow. Okay, so they have counterspell, so that's fine. What else do they have here? Alright, well that's not very good. He's kind of a beater. Alright, so we're gonna get a land. We're gonna play that land, and I think we don't bother holding up the rewind, we just go for it and pass. This looks like we are not on the upper hand now. They have some flyers, but they also... I thought they were going to get him... I thought this triggered. Maybe it was R? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm just going to block and kill that thing and lose a little tutu. You got something pumpy. Alright. Nothing happened there. Okay. I don't think it's really worth tapping anything down right now, is it? Alright, let's see what they do here. May have been a little bit reckless, but we want to try to start punching through damage, and frankly, we may just want to Joril. Yeah, I'm just going to take down the Megalodon here. All right, so I want the Megalodon to die. And that's only going to give them one artifact, too, so they can't be able to attack back necessarily. Alright, so next turn, I think we just activate this lady. We'll have 4 cards in hand. It'll be 5 when we get base power toughness, so they all are 5. 5s, they have 2, 4, 5. We have 2, 4, 6. Nope, that changes that story, but we can tap things down. That's 6 mana, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can tap one thing down. We can tap the Pitchburn Devils down. That'll be 2, 4, 5. That'll be 2, 4, 6. That probably won't be enough. Decline. Island. Hold over rewind. We can hold over rewind. So we're going to do that. We're going to pass here. So next turn, hopefully they don't continue to play things. We have one counter spell to knock them off their game there. We have a good chunk of life. So really we just want to try to tap a whole bunch of things down, and we will be able to do so. We're just going to take this damage here. No question about it. If they have any combat tricks, we have a rewind to deal with that. Do we just fire this off now? We want to keep creatures off the board. Yeah, let's rewind that. I think we're gonna take it. Fine. All right. So let's go ahead and tap down. That. Let's. How many lands we have here? So then let's go ahead and go to attacks. Gonna hold priority. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I thought I had more lands, but I guess I don't. Right, so I only got 4. So I guess this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're still good. Resolve, decline, right? Solve, 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 decline. Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 7. So I think we're gonna win this game. I think we have it, unless they got something bad in their hands. All right, I think that's game, right? Yeah. Woof, 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 woof. That was close. All right, got there. That was close, but we got there. I do love me Jolriel. Jolriel. Yeah, she's a fine card. Excelente, as they say in the business stuff. Got a black screen just kind of hanging out, not doing all that much. Just kind of hanging out here. Just, you know, hey there. Oh, waiting for server. Here we go. This is a great time. Oh. Act? Get. Oh, did something happen? Let's check the Discord. Bug report? Yeah. We good? I hope we're good. Everything's been really good so far, so... Alright, we're back. Whew, a little bit scary. I thought we were going to have some issues there. Alright, okay. Now that we can not worry about being trapped with nothing to go. Alright, I think we just, like, get right back into it. We're 5-1. We're 5-1. I thought we were 6-1. That this just didn't count, I guess. I don't know. We're having a fun time. I think we're a little off time though. We wanted to be a little bit farther ahead on the seal than we were. So hopefully we can just slam some constructed decks like once this is over. KBLO Snacks, Kablo Snack, or Kablo Snack 2 is our opponent. We go first. This isn't the best of hands. This isn't the worst of hands. I don't think we can really mulligan, though. If we have any sort of card draw coming up, I think we'll just keep this and be okay. We have our double blue for anything. Hello! Oh, no! Actually, I can't take anything. At least it's a non-creature, non-land, and they're all creatures and lands. Oh, thank you kindly. Like, and we'll rousing read next turn on this bad Larry and get her in for some damage. Like it a lot. Like it a lot. Alright, what colors are you? You have black. Got Liliana. Alright, black, blue. Okay. Let's rousing read. Draw 2. Discard. We're gonna be greedy. We're gonna be really greedy. Like, this might be bad amounts of greed, but we're gonna get the greed. We got 4 mana. That's like where we... Oh. Okay. Ooh, that's a scary wolf. I'd rather have that than this guy. Alright, they're gonna draw 2 life. Draw a card. Or draw 2 life. Let's go ahead and attack. Brill Fist Oak. Pass the turn. Are there any rats in this format? In this set? Alright, they don't do anything there. Okay. Block. Jump block. Get in for 2. Now, what do we want to do? We want to maximize our mana, so we should probably go for the big boy here. We have 4, 6, 13, 14, 15. We have... Oh, okay, they're going for it. Don't we have lethal now? Alright, well, that felt kind of bad, but I guess that's what our deck can do when we're greedy. We discard lands and we keep hands that are a little bit risky, but that was nice. Alright, here we go. 6-1. Let's finish this off strong. 6-1. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Ooh, do we have a nice mention on Twitter here? KC Snipes. Go ahead and reply. I hate this downtime is killing me right now. I'm sorry it's bad air. All right. There we go. We're in the play. We have a rough hand to keep. We're going to keep it anyways. Hello again. This isn't going to look good. Maybe, but that's all right. It's fine. So you got the Ageless Insight, though. Nice. That's okay. We have the other side of the huge side of our deck here. Alright, so we're gonna draw Island into Library Larcenist. They may have that Liliana's Steward here. Oh, Kite Sail Freebooter. Non-creature, non-land. They don't get anything. That's fine. They see everything that we have. There's the one that you wanted. That's the one! The Larcenist. Library Larcenist. So I think what we'll probably want to do here is... draw a card. Going in for the double block. Oh, okay, they're just going to bounce. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and we're going to read Dilophosaur. That's, it's got to be Dilophosaur, right? We're going to read Dilophosaur. I think I know this, taking, like, duology cards. Or, man, my brain. It's killing me, man. All right, attacking with a Sky Scan. Got ourselves land, so we can throw out the Gore Horn. Go ahead and attack in. Draw ourselves a card. Pride Malkin seems good. Okay. Gore Horn? So we can Rousing Read on the Gore Horn next turn, and then the following turn give it Trample. Can we double spell? We have 3. We can double spell, so we can Rouse and Read, Pride Malkin, Trample it, just go to town. Seems good to me. Back the Sky Scanner here. Yep, seems like a good idea. The rest. No, man, I got the Rousing Read. That's okay. We can get the counter. We got some good damage coming down the stack here. And we got 3, 6, 7. Next turn, we can cast the Spine Megalodon unless they can snipe it. Nope. We have a pretty good... they don't have great blocks. They can double block the Gorehorn. That seemed a little weird to me, because, like, you could have killed it, unless they have something. Nope, they just couldn't have. I would have sacked both of them. There's nothing under the kite sail freebooter. I feel like I would have just double blocked, get the Garrus Gorehorn down, because then I don't have a +4/+4. I have to sack a creature. I want to keep the trample, so... Who's that guy? Oh, roll. Get in for some damage, see what the opponent wants to do. They're probably going to want to kill the 8/4. Makes more sense. They're going to take less damage that way, and otherwise, if this thing gets shuts off. Except for I have the Megalodon next turn anyway, or this turn anyway, so I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Got 12 damage coming in. Probably going to take the... Maybe they didn't see the death touch. Alright. I think we have a pretty good set of ability to win here. 4/3 Blood Glutton Lifelink. Vigilance 2/2 Hound. Do we have it? We have no trample here. Oh, it still has trample. So do we just attack here with everything, right? Because they got 5s, they can absorb those. I think we just win, right? 5, they're still taking 10. Alright. Alright, K-Blow Snack 2. Thank you very much for the matches. Sorry that we got after you twice there in a row. It wasn't necessarily the best. But it's magic for you. The ebb and flow is real.